This video is sponsored by Cygames. Hey there, Ignideus here, I'm a Shadowverse YouTuber and welcome to the Shadowverse Beginner's Guide, a video series to help you newer players out there get started with Shadowverse. Today we're taking a look at Shadowcraft. We'll talk about the class's core themes and mechanics, and the archetypes that come from them. Welcome to the land of the unliving. Shadowcraft is all about those spooky, scary skeletons, zombies, ghosts, and other undead. It's fitting then that their main class mechanic revolves around shadows, a type of resource that's created whenever one of your cards is destroyed or discarded. The main class mechanic is called Necromancy, which expends your shadows to activate some effect. Often, the more shadows you spend, the more powerful the effect. So it's important to manage your shadows wisely. Spending a few now to activate some smaller effect might mean that you won't have enough for the stronger necromancies later on in the game. Shadowcraft also has the fitting synergy of having the most prolific access to last words effects. Card effects that activate when the card is destroyed. Many such cards summon something when destroyed as well, such as skeletons, allowing more shadows to be generated as well as having a more survivable board. Destroy your own cards, activate their last words effects, gain shadows, activate necromancy effects, destroy your opponent. There's a beautiful interplay between Shadowcraft's cards and mechanics that way. Some Shadowcraft cards can also generate a special token follower called a Ghost, a 1/1 with Storm that gets banished at the end of your turn. You can use them to help you trade into enemy followers, use their ethereal nature to your advantage when you play cards that require you to sacrifice an allied follower for some effect, or just use them to finish off your opponent through face damage. Keeping that in mind, what core archetypes are there for Shadowcraft? One that makes use of many last words and necromancy effects is mid-range Shadowcraft, which I would consider the poster child deck for the class. The deck revolves around generating both value and tempo by playing cards with last words such as Skeleton Prince, destroying them to draw cards as well as stay on the board because there are skeletons and zombies left over, and then spending the shadows you generate through this for powerful effects to finish your opponent off, such as that of Underworld Ruler Aisha, which gains Storm and can attack twice if you play it on turn 10 with 10 shadows. Another powerful example of a necromancy effect would be Demon Lord Ector, which not only summons 2 zombies if you have 8 shadows, but also makes use of Shadowcraft's presence on the board by giving all your other allied followers +2/+0 and rush to either finish the opponent off or completely swing tempo your way. All in all, this deck uses Shadowcraft's core mechanics in tandem with each other to achieve dominance on the board. But that's only one way to play Shadowcraft, given the core mechanics and themes. Keep in mind that each class gets new cards and mechanics every expansion, so there are a lot more different ways to play Shadowcraft that you can explore. Feel free to check out some of the other videos on this channel wherein I showcase various decks to see some of them in action. And that's it for this beginner's guide to Shadowcraft. Next up, Portalcraft. Thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you did, don't if you didn't, subscribe for more Shadowverse content in the very near future, and stay tuned for more Shadowverse beginner's guides like this one. Bye-bye.